Let's see what he does. The spider definitely just ate someone. You put eggs in there and then it it poops out the eggs while it sings the song. Okay guys, we're on the hunt for more Halloween decorations. The at-home store now has their inflatables, and then we're gonna go into Big Lots. Big Lots apparently has some weird things. We're gonna go experience it. So first off, starting off the day here at the at-home store. They should have all the big inflatables. And I remember them having a bigger selection of stuff in the years in the past. They have a skull with devil horn. They have little rats, skeletons. Poor little Peter Cottontail got turned into a skeleton. Do not wake the dead. They're grumpy. $55. We have this gothic looking clock with a skull at the top. Look at this massive spooky tree. You have this massive Grim Reaper kind of welcoming you in. So all the Halloween merch is finally here at the at-home store. What is this? This Grim Reaper, rest in peace, R.I.P. And these mushrooms are growing on this matte black skull. And this little gravestone says, rest in pieces. We have a little table mat of a spider web. Then we have a vulture holding a little lamp. Another decorative skeleton. He's got glasses, so a little monocle. And then she's sitting in a chair. A Grim Reaper for $75. I think his eyes illuminate. Yeah, they illuminate red. That'll look really good in your front yard. A headless groom. And then here it just looks like a couple embracing each other. Then what's going on over there? I don't even want to see what that is. That thing is creepy. We have a pillow of a little beaded skeleton. Down here, have a little ghost pillow that says boo. And then here's those skeletons that are carrying a coffin. I guess you could put a skeleton in there. Poor guy. Here we have an inflatable coffin. Okay. I like this gargoyle decoration. It's got a lot of great detail to it. A decorative Grim Reaper. It says welcome. Here's a bougie looking little pumpkin. $70. We have a light up thinker skeleton. And then here's a decorative little raven in a cage you can put on your wall. This little head is on display. And then this skeleton lights up. There's this chunky little cat. We have a pillow right here of a gentleman with a hat and a cane. We have another little skeleton gnome. And over here, another little gnome saying beware. Little Frankenstein's monster, little baby. I guess the bride of Frankenstein had a little baby. We've entered the graveyard. Here's like a dinosaur T-Rex skull. That's new. I've seen a lot of these in the years in the past. Here's a little gravestone with a Grim Reaper. Here's another one of those like full body skeleton pillows. 6 feet of garland. And it's got these little ghosties. Mummified spider. But then they also have this little Dracula pillow. They have a black and white candy pillow. It's a weird little horned monster. Mr. Candy Corn has some long legs. Has no arms, so I wonder how he eats. We have a little ceramic pumpkin here with a little top hat. Some ghosts. I like this little plush of this ghost. Now there's some more 3 stacks of pumpkins. And then we have a little skeleton gnome holding an owl. There's a snow globe right here, and on the inside, you can see a scarecrow and then a little dog dressed up as a ghost. I like the sign, welcome. You got 3 little ghosts right there. If you just want a little decorative lantern, skeletons on it, they got that. This just kind of looks like some popsicles, but of some pumpkins. Another little pumpkin. I think the bats illuminate. We got a couple different decorations back here. Now they have a bowl for Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh God.
Halloween's finest collection. Who's next on my list?
They have like a little rubber gravestone of Jack Skellington. Pumpkin lights up of Sally. They have a little light up Zero, which is pretty cool. There's also a little bottle, and this bottle illuminates, and there's Zero on the inside. We got some projection effects. It'll show some of the characters from Nightmare Before Christmas. Then we have Jack Skellington posing, sort of skeleton guy. I think he taps. Bunch of different ceramic pumpkins that all illuminate for $10. This spider definitely just ate someone. We have a coffin right here as a little display. Enter at your own risk. Touch nothing and nothing will touch you. Hey Boo. We have an x-ray of a skeleton, a little Boo ghost. I like this one. We got Frankenstein's monster, a Happy Halloween pumpkin. Here's a doormat that just says Boo with some ghosts. Here's a big ceramic ghost for 40 bucks. Let's see. Oh, it looks like his eyes light up. Eat, drink, and be scary. They have a doormat and some dancing skeletons. Down here, trick or treat. You have some cats. Then we have some little pumpkins. Skull and crossbones pillow. Halloween. We have this pillow that also has legs. They have black light spotlights, whirl emotion, so it looks like the projections will be showing a ghost. It's just a simple little scarecrow. Looks like he'll fly around in the wind. Scary spider here. It says try me. Oh, the eyes light up on this spider. $35 for these gravestones. It looks like they light up. Looks like it's motion activated also. A lot of the standard ghosts. Trying to look for new stuff for you guys. We got some scarecrows, $20, $40. This is going to be an animated scarecrow. He does nothing. Zombie head. I got one of those. $15. Or a little chainsaw. This is animated. Do you have courage to return? You got Pennywise with the kids right there. The air is in the air. We have the Sanderson sisters on this wall decoration. Welcome to Salem with the Sanderson sisters right there. And for $15, we have this creepy Pennywise little print. New stuff we haven't spotted before. We have a light up Jack Skellington, another pumpkin. Oh, even Oogie Boogie down here. $40 for this Oogie Boogie that lights up. And if you're a fan of Jack Skellington, he's holding a little pumpkin, or it just kind of looks like a giant belt buckle that he's holding. Or we have a vampire Bluey, like a bedazzled witch pillow. That is not comfortable. You would not want to sleep on that. Midnight Bite cocktail cauldron. So you're looking at $90 for the Headless Horseman. The classic spider we've seen forever, $50, 6 feet long. $70, they have this massive pumpkin stack. You have a little witch here, and there's like a little worm or toad that jumps out of the cauldron. At $200, they have a 14-foot wide Halloween hearse, the skeleton right there. Then $150, this is gonna be 5.5 feet tall. We got skeleton, Frankenstein's monster, a spider with a witch ghost on top. It says trick or treat with some pumpkins right there. Right here for $100, 12-foot tall Grim Reaper with like a lava looking face, and a 10-foot tall mummy right here for $70. He looks a little terrified. They have this massive skull, $100. Oh God. This guy starts singing. They have some conjoined twins. That's a skeleton. That's a new one. $20. 4-foot tall pumpkin skeleton boy. Color changing campfire ghost for $40. Okay, that is a wrap on the At Home store. It's time to go off to the next store. The next spooky spot is going to be here at Home Goods. What's going on with this witch? I got questions. Then they have some Day of the Dead figures back here. Looks like they're selling some sort of candy. Marilyn Monroe and an Elvis skeleton. Oh, this thing is creepy. It's like hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. These jack-o'-lanterns. You got all these ghosts on top of all these pumpkins, right? But then you have this like dapper looking pumpkin right here. You have these two little Frankenstein's monsters. A bunch of old witches. Looks like they're doing a little conga line. And then we have this very happy mermaid skeleton. I like these little ghosts right here. It says spooky. And then we have a plush pumpkin. And for the stem, there's a little ghost on the pumpkin. And this one has a face, but then it's a little black cat on top. Some more little decorative witches. This one is cooking something. And then we have this bedazzled skull planter. You can put a ton of candy or something in there. Look at this mermaid on top of a pumpkin. Okay, these things definitely come alive when the store closes. We caught you in the act, looking at yourself in the mirror. There's a little decorative serving tray. It's like a spider. You can put some hors d'oeuvres in there. Another little happy ghost. And then a little elf fairy witch thing. We got a cobra, happy Halloween, a wooden pumpkin. They have this wood looking sign that says Halloween. They have a little snake candle holder, pink skull, and then a little witch taking a nap. Little Miguel over here, or this massive metal spider. This thing is heavy duty. Another crystal ball where it lights up. Some sounds. Here's a guy with a top hat with a spider, and they have another person with a top hat and a spider. And then we have a mirror you can look in, and then look at the skull with like horns on it. And then we have this like planter, and then all the skulls, and then a little black cat. We got a little plush pug inside of a pumpkin. We have a modern art design of a skull, and then we have a light up ghost right there. And then this little cat smiling and being very happy. A decorative wooden mermaid. It's just some standard plastic skeletons, nothing too crazy. What do we have here? A bedazzled Boo. He's like a 50s looking vampire. We have a spell book. It's an adorable little ghost, very proud of his first jack-o'-lantern carving. This little mummy witch cat. And we got long legs over here inside of a pumpkin. And there's also other little jolly little looking ghost. Oh, this hand lights up. But I like this little mummy back there. We have a trick or treat sign that lights up. What the heck is this? It looks like a Christmas ornament, sort of, but look at this massive spider. This thing is creepy. Then we have some little jack-o'-lantern ornaments, handmade. Dude's just sitting here chilling. Just wanted to have a good little cocktail. He's got some eyeballs in there. It's supposed to light up. A simple RIP gravestone. And then these little decorative coffins. They have a witch's hat, this massive candy bowl. That thing is heavy duty. They also have a little light up haunted house with silhouettes of some witches, some little decorative pumpkins, skull candle, skulls stacked up to be maybe a little tray. You put a plate or something on there, or a candle. This is like the longest mushroom dog toy I have ever seen. But they have this adorable little pumpkin dog toy, little Wednesday Addams dog toy. We have a Reese's peanut butter cup dog toy, and then down here this soothes and massages the gums. So you have a little heart, a jack-o'-lantern, and then they can gnaw on this. Looks like Marshall's is connected, so we'll see if they have any Halloween stuff over here. A couple little hand washes, Boo Berry, and then a pumpkin brew, and then looks like a little makeup brush holder. Okay, not too much in there. Again, they still just have the back to school stuff out, right? Because kids aren't back at school yet. After the kids go back to school kind of nationwide, then all the Halloween stuff will hit every single store. But it's just a little tease of what's to come. So it is time to head off to the next little Halloween spot. All right, we've made it back to Party City. Let's see if they got any new Halloween merchandise. We have some Beetlejuice stuff. We have a Beetlejuice wig and then a Beetlejuice costume right here. Two very different wigs, let's just say, for those Beetlejuices. Come over here, and they have like kids versions of the Beetlejuice costume. They do have some different prosthetics you can buy. So you've shredded, see no evil. Your eyes can look like they're gone. Looks like you can get some bullet holes, and then just some simple gore. There's some scratches, and then that's a gnarly looking one. Looks like your cheek is falling off. You're all like stitched up. You got clothespins keeping your head together. They have the Harry Potter Funko mask. Like, who's gonna be wearing that and looking like that? We got Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and then some Cobra Kai new costumes. Mortal Kombat, some Demon Slayer costumes. Like, they have a couple new costumes, but they haven't gotten their big shipment in. Like, they have Naruto costumes now. We saw these skeletons last time, but they have some little zombies, so you can hang up on your porch, and then a couple little Grim Reapers. Not too much new. $60, they have these new angel gravestones. Now, we saw Leatherface last time we were here. They have a 15-foot tall inflatable flame Reaper with swirling lights. Then we also have the pop-up pumpkin patch, little scarecrow. Then we have the evil deer taxidermy. And look at this 9-foot tall inflatable. It's a moving headless horseman. Okay, not too much new Halloween stuff in Party City. They were saying around August is when they'll have, most of the decorations out. We just have a little tease right now, but it's time to go off to the next store. The Kissimmee Trail, going underneath the little bridge right now. Now, where are we? This is all abandoned. Big Lots is over there. It's crazy how popular 192 used to be, and now it's slowly just becoming, closed down shopping centers and abandoned places. See if we can see inside. Now it's all tarped up. Something's growing there. What was this place before? This has been closed down for a long time, it feels like. They're just decorating for the Halloween time. Got the spooky trees here. Place is a little sketchy. We're at Big Lots. Here, they got the goods. They got the goods. Look at it. There's some soft throw blankets, so some jack-o'-lanterns, a whole bunch of them, or the dancing skeletons. They do have some little pumpkin kid gloves, gel clings of some pumpkins, some decorative bats you can put on your wall, and star headband. This is funny. It's a kid's hat, so your eyes will look through here as if you're a jack-o'-lantern. Then we have this little plush of a candy corn. Get some skull soap dispensers. They got those. Skull glass. Or a pumpkin mug. Some little pumpkin that says trick or treat or hocus pocus. Dancing skeleton mug. And then if you don't want some skulls, they have some little pumpkin soap dispensers like this. These are little illuminated little jack-o'-lanterns. Then we have another long sleeve shirt, and we have a little ghost that's trying to ascend into becoming a witch. We have a nice little kind of long sleeve shirt, a little pumpkin and a ghost, and a black cat that says boo. And over here, for your pajamas, they have a hooded onesie. You could be a pumpkin. They do have some Halloween shirts. We have a Nightmare Before Christmas shirt. And then over here, we have a little Snoopy inside of a pumpkin. Snoopy as a mummy, or Stitch dressed up as a skeleton. Here we have a Florida crackhead, little Christmas tree. Squeeze me surprise. What is that? What the? Oh my God. Oh, it's a zombie pooping Christmas tree. Only here at Big Lots. I don't know what these little kids are doing, but they're drinking on a spooky cup. It says, "Creeping It Real." 60-inch LED spider web. If you come over here, they're gonna have a posable skeleton dog. Oh, it does look like this guy lights up. Oh God.
Trick or treat.
Got a 20-inch skull that lights up red. Some spiders and it lights up red. And then we have a matte black one. It's got like fiber optics in it and they're all changing colors. Almost looks like spider webs. And then just a simple jack-o'-lantern right down here. It illuminates. Then if you have a little candy pail bucket, you can put it on top of the little body. And then we have a stack of skulls that light up. It's like red lights, the eyes. And then we have this little skeleton kid, and then that lights up. Here's a gravestone. It says try me. Let's see what it does. Do a little shimmy. That's a thing. No, I don't want it. We have a little pumpkin guy and the little jack-o'-lantern lights up. And we have this awesome like werewolf, a zombie werewolf. Oh, that's cool. More inflatables. Okay, they have a black cat, the Sanderson sisters, ghost with candy bowl. This is like the LED lights, right, where it projects the shadow. You have an Oogie Boogie pumpkin, the Jack Skellington pumpkin, this bride skeleton. We have a nurse skeleton. Never seen a nurse skeleton before being sold. And then we have the groom, and then a little pumpkin skeleton. Then down here we got a pirate and a mermaid. A hand that moves. Slowly crawls towards you. Looks like we have a little potion that lights up. It's supposed to. Looks like the skull will light up. Poison witch's grade. Here's a little haunted house. So let's see if this one does anything. Oh, his eyes light up red. So that's what that one does. Here's like a Grim Reaper. I think his eyes light up.
Yes. The master will love you. Right this way.
That's creepy. What does this little creepy doll do?
Do you want to play with me?
No. Oh, God. Poor teddy bear.
My teddy bear? Oh, look. I told you to let up. I don't know if I can put it back on.
This one looks like he's about to throw up some gang signs, but... some sort of chainsaw here. $50. We have this massive 5-foot skeleton. I think his eyes light up. Those are cool. There's a smaller little guy down here, and his eyes light up. It's crazy how far Halloween decorations have come since I was a little kid. We got little creepy baby doll heads that illuminate. I really hope this is just blood, not diarrhea splatter on this newspaper. I know we have a skeleton here reading the Daily News. These zombies don't eat brains, they eat candy. He's sitting on a toilet. So let's see what he does. What does this little mummy do down here? Oh. All right, here we go. It just sounds like you're scanning items at a register. We got a chicken over here. This thing moves.
Happy Halloween! So many things to do. No time to rest. This kid is stressed, and now I'm gassy too. My costume's almost ready, but there's work still to be done. I'm feeling windy once again. Here comes another one. Spooky Halloween to the spirit in your heart.
Is something supposed to come out there? Oh, you put eggs. You put eggs in there, and then it it poops out the eggs while it sings the song. Oh my God. That's in the bubbles? What? Got a little ghost that lights up over here. And then the gnomes. No one wants to hear gnomes. Cloth little ghost. A boo sign. Let's get smashed. Let's get spooky. What do we have here? Oh, that lights up. You have a witch. Here's just a little haunted house. We have some pumpkin garland. We have some different lawn decorations. So we have a gravestone. Come in for a spell. These 3 pumpkins. I like his little top hat with the spiders. And then enter if you dare. There's a smaller one that says RIP. And some little porch decorations. You got a little ghost child and a little pumpkin kid They're holding little buckets, and then here's a little wall sign. Witch is welcome. It's got little witch feet. They have a Jack Skellington inflatable, $35. An Oogie Boogie inflatable, $35. Michael Myers, $30. Stabby Halloween. We have a Grim Reaper over here that lights up, $19. $45 for the spooky tree, and then a little pumpkin boy skeleton for $19. Okay, honestly, that was like a really great Big Lots. Like, everything was organized and nice and neat. So all the shops that we hit today were on 192 in Orlando, Florida, or kind of over by the Loop. That's kind of the whole general area of where all these shops are. But so guys, if you enjoyed this little Halloween shopping video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
I love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things spooky and scary around the country. Love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon. It's a pooping Christmas tree. Been drinking? Great! Hopefully.